Snap your fingers, do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do you still?
I was like, I want to do this in real life. Like, I want to do this. Okay. And it's like my purpose. So that's what pretty much started it. I put it on the back burner and I never got my license. I never pursued it. You know, life kept hitting me.
Yeah.
And finally in January of 2019, I said, I'm going to get my license this year.
Okay.
And I'm going to become a realtor.
You have to do it until it's done.
Yep.
And even though my kids are adults, they will always be my babies.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, now that they are grown, actually my why right now is my husband, because I want him to be able to rest, because he is a hard worker.
Yeah.
He is a hard worker. And so, you know, he has put himself on the back burner so I could do whatever I wanted to do.
Yeah.
This is the Greatest To Gardens podcast. I'm your host, Constance Terrell. We're back with another great episode. It's a spinoff on our last episode, Standing on Business. I have two amazing guests who I will allow to introduce themselves. And here we are. We're going to start with you.
Hi, I'm Shayla Washington-White, and I am I'm Shayla. It's just me. Everybody know me. I am a wife to one husband.
All right now. You better say that.
We've been married for a long time, close to 30 years.
My lifetime.
We have two beautiful children. Molly, she's 25. And she's a middle school teacher at the Arkansas Middle School. And I have a big boy. His name is Braxton. He's 21. And my family is my life.
I love that.
So that's about all you need to know about me.
Yeah.
Okay. So what about you? Who are you?
Okay. Well, I'm Keisha.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
C-Dale, my husband, his name. Okay.
Yeah, get it in there.
I forgot about him and my husband, even though I told you I was married. His name is C-Dale. He's a pastor. He's a master barber. I have to put him in there, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm sorry.
That's your covering.
Yeah, because we got to talk about... Mr.
My name is Keisha Willingham Easter.
That's right.
AKA Keisha with the Keys. And I'm just Keisha. Like, I am a family person. I love my family. I love to travel. I'm married to Mr. Carl Easter.
Honey bun.
And then my daddy, I'm a daddy's girl. So Brian Willingham, shout out to him.
I love it.
He texted me this morning and told me how proud he was of me, and it just made me cry like early this morning. So, but yeah, I'm just a big family person. I love to travel. I'm a realtor, so I love to help people become homeowners and to invest in real estate and buy. And I'm also an entrepreneur, period. Like, I have a luxurious linen sheet company, and I'm just here.
I love that, and I love that again that y'all accepted this invitation.
Our pleasure.
This is, like I said, a spinoff of Standing on Business. So we had Tamika Grady, and Douglas D.A. Arnold on there. So I'm like, let me try to spin the block. Get some more entrepreneurs up in here, and let's talk about being entrepreneurs in Texarkana. Y'all, two different fields. Yeah, let's talk about it. But my icebreaker question is, what kind of shoes do you wear when you're standing on business? Because for me, I ain't gonna lie, I'm putting on my Crocs. I love my Crocs.
Okay.
When you standing on business, when you really mean something, your yes mean yes, your no mean no. What kind of shoes did you put on when you standing on business?
I'm going to have to say my church shoes. When I put them on, I'm standing on business.
Okay.
Literally.
Yes.
I don't play when I put them on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, I would say that the old me I used to wear heels all the time. So, I mean, like everywhere. It was always heels. And now, the 41-year-old me.
Okay.
I can be standing on business in some tennis shoes, some slides, just whatever my feet say is comfortable for that day. That's what I'm gonna wear. Yes.
And it's crazy that this was the icebreaker question, because that's what we was all. Don't get my feet.
Don't get my feet.
Don't get my feet.
But listen, we still no business.
We still standing on
Yeah,
business.
that's
period.
right.
For sure. So, like with you are one of the top black entrepreneurs in Texarkana. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
How did you know that that's what you want to do?
Okay, well, real estate, it just came natural for me because for those that don't know, I had my first child when I was 16. Kiana Norman. I had my second child when I was 20, Brianna Jalise Block. So when I became 20 and I had 2 girls, and I was like, I have to do something. Like, I want to be a homeowner. I don't want to rent. I want somewhere where my kids can have a backyard. They can have their own house, their own rooms. And so I researched it and I found USDA. It's a loan program. I ended up building my house from the ground up, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. And my babies were 6 months and 4 years old. And so, and then I helped so many people. Like, I had my family members, my friends. They were like, how did you do that? We want to be homeowners too. I wasn't a realtor, but I helped them. Even Tamika, like, I showed her how to, for her and Brian to build their house, and they did. So, I mean, I helped my friends and my family to become homeowners. And so I was like, I want to do this in real life. Like, I want to do this. Okay. And it's like my purpose. So that's what pretty much started it. I put it on the back burner and I never got my license. I never pursued it. Life kept hitting me.
Yeah.
And finally, in January of 2019, I said, I'm going to get my license this year.
Okay.
And I'm going to become a realtor. So I bought my classes. Well, actually, my husband, now he wasn't my husband then.
Mr. Carl
Easter.
Come on, Mr. Carl.
Shout out to Carl. Yes, he's been behind the dream from the beginning.
Yeah.
Before those another ones, he was behind it. And so him and my brother, he's my brother cousin, Carlos Ford, he's like my cousin. He's really my cousin, but he's my brother. But anyway, so they bought my classes. They paid for my classes. They paid for all 6 real estate classes I needed up front. They split it down the middle. I didn't pay a dime on them. And that was at the beginning of 2019. Jalise had all kind of basketball tournaments and all this stuff. So I didn't start them until September. And then October, I finished them. I was working a full-time job at CPS. So I was only taking them like on the weekends and nights. Or nights and weekends. And then December, I took my test and I passed. So that was 2019. I got my license in 2019.
Man, the fact that you had help and people was like,
oh yeah,
pouring into you so hard to get some help, and they paid for it. They paid for it.
Yes, Carl and Carlos, they were both like, it's a no-brainer. They already know I'm a go-getter. Yeah, naturally. Yeah. So, and I just ran with it.
Man, that's the blessing.
And here I am today.
God.
God's good.
I know. I'm definitely sitting amongst some believers, and I'm grateful for that.
Definitely.
But before I ask you your question on how did you start prepping to live, and the challenges, all the things, I want to say thank you.
Oh, of course. Thank you.
Not for being here, but for being there when I needed.
Oh yeah.
Something. Because I came into your and I don't want to cry. I came into your.
So you gonna cry?
I am. Don't do that. Listen, I came into her establishment for a meal. She gave, and
Shayla is amazing.
Listen, she's a
you gonna make
woman.
Me cry.
Like, she's a praying woman.
She's a real one.
Girl, she hugged me and I just broke down.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was going through. I was going through something.
Yeah, and them prayers,
girl,
they hit different because they real.
Yes.
Thank you.
You got me crying.
You're welcome.
And you don't even know what that did for me.
Yeah.
Like, I was just going through so much. So my life is tumultuous, but I know my anchor is in God. But then I had lost faith. I had lost hope. It was tough.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even hungry. No,
She fed you?
Wow. My mama probably sent me to her because she loves her food. I was in there.
Yeah.
And I just broke down.
Uh-huh.
You remember that?
I do.
And and you didn't make it awkward or nothing. You was just like,
yeah,
give your food going about,
Yeah.
And I thank you.
Oh, you welcome
for that, and because you don't find too many genuine people.
And she's genuine.
She didn't ask no question. What's going on? Da, 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 da. Just come here and yeah. And it, man, I'm not. This is not no therapy session. I had my therapy session. Look, better help. I'm definitely a mental health advocate.
Oh yeah, me too.
Everybody. I go to therapy every week.
I have to go see I call her my best friend.
Really?
Keisha Parrish. Shout out to her. But yeah, that's my therapist right here in Texarkana.
Shout out to her, man.
Yes.
I go on
Keisha Parrish.
Better help. Tia Jackson. Stop playing with it. I go to her. Like I do. But just getting to you, like, how did you start Prepping to Live? Where did the name, come from? Like, all the things.
Initially, I was 8 years old when I started cooking. I went to Lillian Faye University, which was my grandmother. On the hem of her skirt, I would be following her around in the kitchen because my mother, she does not cook. She could cook good tuna fish and things like that, but my grandmother and my great grandmother, Ollie Bertha, who lived in the Mount Addition, I just followed them and I took their recipes and made them my own. So I've been cooking from very young age. And even when I went to college, I was cooking in my dorm. I had the hot plate back then at Henderson and doing hair. I actually went to beauty school.
Really?
I did. And my grandmother promised if I went to beauty school and finished, she would give me the shop, which is on Sanderson Lane. Well, I didn't finish because I ended up taking care of my great grandfather up until his death. I moved in, took care of him as a great grandchild.
Oh wow.
And so I didn't get to finish beauty school, but back to cooking. Even in college, I was cooking for all the Greeks. They would come to my room. I was not going to class, so I was cooking and doing hair. The microwave curls and the French rolls, the finger waves, yes, and cooking. So, and I was also cooking with some of my teachers. So even though I wasn't in class, I was still able to pass with a C.
Come on in the room.
Go ahead.
Come through, favor.
Look,
right.
See, come through.
So cooking has always been my passion. It's a way to give back because when I cook, you have to eat. You have to die. You have to eat it. It's something, and people you have to trust me.
Yeah.
And so I just love it. It's a passion of mine. And so in 2008 is when I opened my first restaurant in Wake Village in the Circle. It was called Shayla's Kitchen. And we were there for almost 4 years. And I had a full staff there. And the overhead was a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a lot. And back then in 2008, I was paying like $12 an hour. That's a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
And my husband got on to me and different, like, you're doing too much. And so the overhead just really got me.
Yeah.
But anyway, so when I closed that down, I started cooking at the house.
Yeah.
And my husband was like, you're doing too much. Because everybody was coming
and I was coming over there. I was in the line. She had a block jumping. The cars all lined up waiting on their plates.
I mean, just a line. And so
what a time to be alive.
Yeah. Braxton bringing the plates up there. I'm like, Braxton.
So my husband's like, okay, it's probably time for you to get out. And so that's when I went to found the building and named it Prepping to Live, which I prep your food to help you live. That's where the name comes from.
Yeah.
And so I've been doing it now going on 5 years. But constantly.
I was finna say.
I've been doing it since 2008.
I was finna say 2008. And then, but really before then, because you was in college serving food.
Yeah, that's all I know.
I tell people all the time, I don't cook, but I can cook. I just don't like to cook.
Right.
Okay.
I don't cook. Period.
Really?
Yes, you do.
I can, but I don't. Like, as far as like the meals we get from Shayla, no. Like dressing and all that, the good food. No, I don't cook.
What
that.
you be cooking hamburger helper?
No, I might bake some salmon or something like that.
Oh, that's
but
better than me.
That's all I cook.
Hamburger steaks and rotel is my
I love rotel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
You got
expect,
some?
I wouldn't expect for you to say that.
Yeah. Who don't like rotel?
I'm just saying, like, that one of your favorite foods.
I mean, I like food.
Yeah.
I really do. And if I'm hungry, anything good.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, as mothers, how do y'all balance, you know, because you 21-year-old, 25-year-old, how did, you know, when they were younger, how do y'all balance, like, being
the same age?
Really?
I think so.
When I had Molly, when my husband and we first got married, we lived on Rice Street, a little duplex, and we were there for about 9 months. And I was like, "It's time to move. It's time to get us a home."
Dang.
And so we
That's
went
quick.
to our first home was 1330 East 30th Street, and we stayed there. And I was pregnant with Molly, birthed her, and that was our first home. And so I was like, "Whew, I've always been a hustler." And so I said, "Well." Her name is Diane Lawless, I believe. I opened up a daycare, and a lot of the kids around the community, the McGarry's and some of the Wades, those kids that are now like 27, I can't even think of his name. Anyway, I opened up a daycare. And so I turned our garage, closed it in, turned it into a daycare because I did not want my child going anywhere until she could talk and let me know what was going on. So it was called Small Steps Daycare. I wrote my own grant. And so my husband allowed me to open a daycare in the home. And I had 8 kids, and my Aunt Tanya Brewster, I hired her to work with me because, you know, it was 5 to 1. Yeah. And so when I went over my 5th child, I had to hire somebody. So as far as balancing, that's how I was able to balance. And then we were there in that house for about 2 years, and we moved to Ramblewood. It was time to go. And so every time I have a desire to do something, my husband has allowed me to do it. He's been consistent. He's been a barber for 30 years. But I've done a lot of things. And he's allowed me to do it. But it's always brought in, you know, some greenbacks. But he's just allowed me to do it. But it's also allowed me to balance and take care of my children. So, yeah, that's how I'm able to balance.
Wow. Yeah. You kind of gave your backstory on, you know, your brother, cousin, and your not yet husband, you know, going in, helping, you know, getting you your license and all the things. So, like, what about, like, now? How do you balance it now? Because you are really a staple in this city, if you ask me.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
But I must say that it goes all the way back to when my girls were born. And I was a single mom, and I was like, they're my why, and they still are. So, you know, my husband, I have his support, I have my family support, but my girls have been there from day one, if that makes sense. Yeah. So it's like, girl, I have to do it. I don't have a choice. Like, they're my why. Failure is not an option. And I have to get it. I have to go get it for them, you know, and I've always had to. Like, I started this out as a single mom, nobody, you know, like no man or anything to help. So it's like just me and God, and, you know, and them girls. So and my family is a big support system. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they aren't, but I'm just saying that's my reason. So when it comes to balancing everything, it's like in my mind, I gotta get it done. Like, period. So, I mean, it's kind of like I'm a natural at it because that's all I know. And so it's get it done and go get it.
I can definitely, we on the same wave because I tell people all the time, my mama just birthed me. I feel like I'm every bit of my dad, whom I never met. Like, he died when I was 3 months old. But as far as like that go getter, people ask me, what you do for a living? I'm like, how much time you got? You know, I literally am a caretaker. I'm an Uber driver. I work part-time at Walmart. I literally am a jack of all trades to just try to, you know, stay afloat, you know what I'm saying, by myself to, you know, provide the life that I want to, you know what I'm saying, see flourish and all the things. And so I definitely can agree. So my next question is for you, like, what advice would you give somebody that wants to be like an entrepreneur, realtor in this area? Because we know that it's said that Texarkana is a barrel, crabs in a barrel. Is that a
crabs in the bucket?
Something like that mentality. You know? So because everybody like go out, go here, go do that. Like how would you cultivate, you know, success within the city?
I would say that, you know, people say that, but Texarkana is probably no different. You're gonna have those type of people. Whether you're in Texarkana or you're in Dallas or you're in Houston, you're going to run into people who don't want to see you make it and they're going to try to pull you down. But my thing is, God is the CEO of my business. So, and he told me that even if the ship sinks, I won't.
Yeah.
So, and I haven't. 71% of realtors didn't sell a house last year. I sold a whole bunch of them. I don't, you know, I'll keep up with the numbers.
There's no business about that.
Yeah.
My
so
God.
I mean, even if the ship sinks, I won't. So when people say like, how's the market? I don't know. It depends on who you ask. Because you could ask a realtor over here and it might not be good. But you can ask me and I'm going to say, I'm okay. You know, I don't have anything to complain about. I'm not saying that everything is peaches and cream, but I'm okay. So as far as advice for somebody with wanting to be here in Texarkana, I would say just know that regardless of if you're here or you're somewhere else, you have to have the mindset to know that whatever you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. You cannot cheat the grind. And I don't care if that's real estate, selling sheets, doing Spark and delivering groceries.
Come on in the room.
Whatever it is, you know, because I deliver groceries too.
Yeah.
So if you see me in Walmart, I'm probably doing groceries.
Yeah.
Because I do that too. Like I don't, you know,
Dang, we all three got.
I will go deliver some groceries in a
got some
heartbeat.
hustles going on.
If I have nothing going on,
she had a daycare
Spark today. You know,
you
make
got
a few
Spark?
extra dollars.
Yeah.
I will. I sure will.
Try.
So that's what I would say is, you know, just know that you can't cheat the grind.
Yeah.
And that here in Texarkana, it is a smaller city.
Yeah.
So you have people who they're going to be like, they don't want to see you make it. They don't want to see you succeed. You're doing too much.
Yeah.
But you can't focus on those people. You have to just keep your eyes on your lane and worry about your business and keep going.
Yeah.
And just let God lead the way.
That's
and you'll
it.
be all right.
That's it. That's all.
Period.
So for you, like, do you have like a success story for from prepping to live between you and the client that just like warms your heart, like something like I had a hand in that, or wow, my food did that for you?
Well, not my Monday through Wednesday food, but my meal prep food, yes. I have, especially my diabetic clients. I've had several cancer patients, and I've made them alkaline diets, and so yeah, my meal prep service, that's my baby, that's my heart, because that food is personalized. So to whatever your health issues and health needs are. So I have a lot of success stories, but I can't, well, I don't know if I can, would it be okay to say somebody's name? Well, one of them is my baby, which is Miss Dennis. And if she was here, she would give you her story as far as her health turned around 180. Yeah. Then Mr. Bradley, he is a diabetic, and his numbers are running around a 9. And so I put him on some celery tea and some more little things, and so he's now off of diabetic medication.
My God.
Go ahead.
And so, and there's others, you know. Those are two big ones, just to name a few.
I need to be getting it to you. My mom is a brittle diabetic. There's paper on the paper. There's nothing that can be done. It's just That kind of like doctors is
Is
like
she on dialysis?
no.
Okay,
no,
well that's good.
no.
Yeah.
That's
She's
good.
just so brittle. Like she runs in the thousands and she drops down literally DKA 3-4 times a year. We almost lost her in the beginning of this year. She was septic, all the things. So and I take care of her full time. Like that's my baby. Even though she birthed me, like it's so hard raising your parents. I'm just saying it now. But I'm gonna have to be getting with you because she just eats and does what she want to do.
Yeah,
And
that's a problem. Your the way you eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm like, Mama, you can't drink this. You can no. Okay. Don't even worry about it.
Well,
Don't even worry about it.
but that's why her numbers are running high. When you eat and drink whatever you want to eat, I mean, you know, it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
What we put in
Yeah.
our bodies,
So
our fuel.
But like, what motivates y'all in y'all respective fields? Like, I know you said your kids or your why.
Yeah.
You know, like what motivates you like to keep going? Because before we got to filming, you literally ran down your day, and like I'm even more grateful that you still came because that was a whole lot that you did before 6 o'clock.
Right.
It was.
My God.
Like I tell my children, I don't think about it. I just don't think. I just do it. I just don't. If anybody stops in a day to think about what
going.
you have to do, you probably would not do it.
Yeah.
So my motto is don't think about it. Just do it until it's done. You have to do it until it's done.
Yep.
And even though my kids are adults, they will always be my babies.
Oh yeah.
So, now that they are grown, actually my why right now is my husband because I want him to be able to rest because he is a hard worker.
Yeah.
He is a hard worker. And so, he has put himself on the back burner so I could do whatever I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I just want to be able, I'm grinding for him now.
Yeah.
Cause
Kids grown. They
kids
still
are grown.
babies, but they grown.
Yeah.
well, I have to grind for Molly, but I mean, like, she's still learning how to budget and stuff. I ain't trying to throw her under the bus, but it's like, Jesus. Now, Braxton, he's 4 years younger than Molly, but he's the oldest. He's her big brother, even though he is the baby.
Yeah.
When she needs something, she goes to him. He hasn't been able to go to his big sister.
That's why my brother was literally just out there. I got twin brothers. He literally was just out there trying to air up my tire. I said, don't even worry about it. I got something to do. These people are coming. You can do it later.
Yeah.
I'm out here sweating. You gonna tell me? Listen, I am the big sister here.
Just wait.
Just wait.
Like I said.
No, I'm standing on business about that. I'm definitely standing on business about that. So, Keisha, the next question is: as a successful realtor, you probably face some tough competition. Can you share a moment where you had to overcome a significant challenge, and how did you handle it?
That's a good question.
It's like John Cena. I don't see y'all.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, real estate, people say like it is competitive. However, I have always been the type of person where I really, really, genuinely, for real, focus on my lane. Like, I'm not looking to see what somebody else is doing. You do have people who will try to call you and inform you of what other people are doing, but I don't care. Like, it does not pay my bills what they're doing, so that's not my concern. So basically, I just focus on my own lane and keep going.
Keep running.
Yeah, that's what I do. And so that's pretty much it. But I mean, as far as like the challenges, there are some people who are tough to deal with, per se. I mean, it's just a part of it. I mean, I guess that's with any field. You're going to have people who are difficult to deal with, and they're just intentionally difficult to deal with. But I don't let that stop me. Like, I'm still going to keep those same sunshine vibes and energy, and I probably aggravate the heck out of them, but I don't care. But I mean, I'm just going to keep being Keisha and keep being me regardless.
No, that's a fact. This is definitely off script, but you need to try to get with the DHS people, and because my mama, it's this thing called Meals on Wheels.
Oh yeah,
and the food is all right. But I'm not gonna, It ain't no mystery meat.
Mystery meat.
But you need to go and get off in there. You know, I'm trying to ask you the point, but that could, I'll help you.
Okay.
They could help.
I appreciate
They
it.
can help. They need some help. I'm just saying. So, for you, Shayla, the health and wellness industry can be quite saturated. What sets prepping to live apart from similar businesses, and have you ever had to deal with any skepticisms as an approach?
Big word. Well, I'm private. That sets me apart. I'm private, so my group is private, and
It is. I had to
and
join.
I cater to a select group of people.
Yeah.
I call them my family. Just about everybody I know gonna come every day. It's the same people, and then they go out and get new people. And so, anytime someone wants to join Prepping to Live, I have administrators in my group, and what they do is they go to that person's page to make sure they're a real person, because I don't deal with spam.
Yeah.
Because I put my family, my Prepping to Live family, at risk. So then they'll go start looking at their pages. So if you're not a real person, you're not getting in, you're blocked. If you're somebody messy, you're not getting in, you're blocked.
We don't do no mess. We just
Sometimes if it's somebody who's cooking, you ain't getting in, because why
you
you
trying
want
to be nosy.
right? You trying to cook what I cook. Not that it matters, but it's like you just in. You have to answer a certain questions
you
to
do.
get in. Like this one person was like, "Well, I just want to see what you're doing." Like, be blocked, And so that's how I deal with it. I'm private.
much.
I'm different. And it's room for everybody.
Yeah.
The one thing I do want to say, as far as people that are in the food industry, it's all about presentation and being consistent.
Yes, consistency.
And in the food, it needs to be good. And then it's like, if it's not good, it still need to look good. It need to look good.
At least.
I mean, it needs, because that way it's appeasing to the eye.
Yeah.
Like,
ooh, because people be sharing off looks, they ain't even tasted it yet.
Yeah.
Right.
I know, like,
and so
for real.
then you get it, but consistency and time management, that'll get you far.
Oh yeah.
It'll get you far.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It'll
Your
get
time
you far.
management is on
When
point
it
if
comes to food,
If I could,
and you need to make sure if you have a certain set of hours, be there. Don't be like, just be there. And to me, I show up because it's me.
Yeah.
I can't call in on myself. I don't have sick days. I don't have vacation days.
That's an
So I have to
entrepreneur.
get up with with a torn shoulder. I'm still there.
Yeah.
I have to be there for my people. I know they tell me all the time, you need to rest. And I can't rest.
Yeah.
I rest
Yeah.
when I'm at home.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you just have to be consistent, presentation, and make sure your food is good the best way you can, and clean.
You
Yeah.
called yourself, and I'm
Clean.
grateful for you too, because you called yourself out here a couple of months ago. You had cooked the neck bone boil and it was salty. I didn't
I
taste
saw
it.
that.
I didn't
I
taste
did.
it.
And
but
she
I-
said you can come back and get you another plate.
I
Get you a
did.
refund.
Yeah.
That's what
That
I'm talking
is what-
about. That's standing on business.
That's the business.
Oh, yeah.
Because, she was like, I used some different seasonings, all
Yeah.
these things.
Yeah, she said I
And
didn't know.
I'm like, who has the courage to,
I mean, if you're wrong, you're just wrong.
Yeah.
And when I'm wrong, and I'm sorry, because I'm the only cook, first of all. So if something ever comes
Right.
out of that kitchen not good, you talk to me.
yeah.
Right.
And I'll make it right.
Yeah.
So that's, and I will make it right. I'll make it right.
So,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
how do you deal with, like, complaints?
God is good. And I
All the
really
time.
don't have a lot of complaints.
I agree.
I really don't, because I really strive to do the right thing,
Yeah.
because doing the right thing is the right thing to do. I don't take food from churches. I go shop at Sam's, Super One, and Walmart. I don't be getting food that's almost spoiled. Things like that. And try to,
Doctor
salt
it up.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Doctored it up.
So I don't try my best. I do
Yes.
the right thing.
Yeah.
Because doing the right thing is the right thing to do. Period.
Yeah.
Point. When it comes to food.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
Just
that's somebody's
period.
health. You can
Yeah.
get sick, and so that's why I'm private and I stay in my lane.
Yeah. Stay in my lane. Stay in my lane.
Listen,
That's it.
Tamika knows she back there.
Shout out to Grady's in the building.
Yeah.
I love her.
And anybody can come in my kitchen. I don't have nothing to hide.
No. I already been
Clean.
You cannot be clean. But wrapping up, that's the question for the both of you guys. As Black women entrepreneurs, have you ever faced any unique obstacles in your industry? Like anything like boom, like what? I'm on my knees, Lord, only you can get me through this.
Yeah, of course.
I would say like with real estate, there are obstacles, especially like people they look at the another one and they're like, oh, she's selling another house, but they don't see all of the work that goes behind that. They don't see the closed deals. They don't see the people who drag you along and want to see 7 and 8 houses and then just say, oh, we don't want to buy anymore. You know, they don't see that. I mean, and if you don't close, you don't get paid. So it's not like going to clock in at a job. Entrepreneurship is different.
Yeah.
You know, it's different and it's a different type of animal and it takes a special type of person to do this because it's not for the weak. So just like Shayla said, you can't, you know, it's just me. I can't call in, you know, I might be dealing with grief. I still got to grind through the grief. I still got to push through. So it's just different obstacles like that, but it's just, you know, having that mindset to keep going, period.
Well,
yeah, because failure is not an option.
I'm gonna have to get that tattooed on me.
Yeah, keep going. Grind through the grief. And everything else.
It's gonna fall in line.
Yeah.
I just found out we kin to each other. That's crazy.
Yeah, we are.
Small world.
I mean, and her daddy ran down like my whole family tree. And I'm like, dude,
He run down everything.
Why
He talk so much.
No.
But I had to give a shout out to him.
Get
you know,
off the
him and
daddy.
Miss Wilma and my sister and my kids. They help, you know, keep us prepping to live.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all. So wrapping up, is there anything special you guys want to shout out? Let the people know. Make sure you shout out your linen. Tell them where to get it.
Okay.
If you want to say anything, add it, you know.
Well, Luxurious Linen is located inside of the old skating rink. It's Treasure Trove on New Boston Road. And I can't think of the address right now, but it's right across from Wendy's and the gas station. So I'm in there. I'm booth number 23.
Okay.
My baby girl's basketball number. And we are down aisle C on the end, corner booth on the right.
Stop playing with it. You know.
Yes. And, you know, real estate, KeishaWithTheKeys.com or 903-733-2092. Call me.
Please. Thank you. The best realtor in the city.
Thank
Yes, she is. Like, for real, I'm definitely
Thank
locking
you.
in. So, anything you want to shout out or anybody you want to shout out before we wrap up? Because you are a hidden gem who I'm grateful for.
I just shout out to my Prepping to Live family, the entire Prepping to Live family. My family, we're located at 4002A Jefferson Avenue here in Texarkana. Also, my husband's a pastor. We're at New Beginnings Church, 3701 Main Street. And, you know, we like to give the devil a black eye.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Because you standing on business in your church shoes. You standing on business in
Yes.
whatever. You put on.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm still going to be standing on business.
in my Crocs. In my Crocs. My Crocs ain't got no, they just slick.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. They
some grit on
They ain't got no grip. I need to get some more. It's okay.
What size you wear?
Oh, no.
We need to give
I'll
her
be
an
done.
offering or
I'm in
something.
a fail. I'm clumsy.
I feel so many times.
I'm so clumsy.
I'm telling you. But listen, you've been entertained by the Grace to Gardens podcast. Be on the lookout for our up-to-date Shots Fired. We got episodes out. Redeemed is our documentary. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. And you need prayer for anything. Text prayer to 903-733-7727. The number again is 903-733-7727. And you already know what our anchor scripture is. Romans 8:28. All things.
All things.
Shout out to y'all. Deuces.